Всем здорово, народ, с вами Famous Games, и сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Игру Престолов. 5-й эпизод начинается. В Игре Престолов либо ты побеждаешь, либо погибаешь. Серсея Ланнистер, прям гениальная цитата. Прям никто бы до этого не додумался, да? Да, ох уж эти Ланнистеры. Эх уж эти Ланнистеры. Все закончилось на том, что Родрик вернулся в свой замок, и там его встречает Руси Болтон. Ой, не Руси Болтон, а сын его какого там. Рамси Болтон. Вот. Стража куда-то пропала, вся, которую я оставлял специально на защиту Железного холма, Железной рощи нашей. Она вся куда-то пропала. Стража тоже оставлял, тоже пропал. Короче, можно было не оставлять стражников вообще. Толку от них нету.
Guide them into Marine.
Да, я освободили Миарин.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city.
Мы ей
Help
помогли.
them liberate Marine.
Теперь ее
And I
очередь
will see that
нам
you are
отплатить. Она обещала нам армию дать,
You get a reason for the
что
war.
поможем с Миарином.
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
Да, а эти наконец-то нашли Северную рощу.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Якобы
Lord
она
Whitehall is up to something.
оттуда родом.
He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is.
Да, точно, она должна была выяснить, кто предатель. Непонятно, что Рамси с ней сделал. Когда мы пришли, они были вместе.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Давай проверим. Это, кстати, не последний эпизод, всего 6 эпизодов в Игре Престолов будет. Это так, на будущее. Но все равно дело близко к развязке идет. Так что все интереснее и интереснее. Родрик Форестер, Железная роща.
Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower, just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Ты убил Итана.
Your mother may need some convincing.
You killed our brother.
I've killed many brothers, sisters too. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh, you won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Оставить меч при себе.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such
Это не
high
моё дело.
hopes for Ludson.
Now should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest, your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
The Glenmores came to us. We never asked for their help.
Oh? Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price.
Release me.
Ah,
I will leave here.
here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods.
Я тот, кто
Someone
тебе
else's
нужен.
leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop!
Закрыть глаза, Таня.
Do something!
Talia, don't look.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault.
Он все еще жив, по крайней мере.
That's a lot of blood.
Типа платишься за это.
I'll see you dead for this.
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's
Перерезать
toying
блоку
with
Рамси?
you!
Ничего себе.
Come
Так он же,
on, Roderick.
типа, ну ладно,
Kill me.
перерезать. Ну да, конечно. Его же, типа, в сериале убьют.
I'm
К
impressed.
сожалению, его здесь убить нам не дадут, я думаю.
Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you, but now I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Lud tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast.
что, испугался?
I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud.
Да, испугался.
So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise, I'll kill you both and be done
Мы
with it.
победим.
House Forrester will win this fight.
You're very confident for a man with no army and half a face.
Армия на подходе.
And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished.
Жестко.
Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Да ничего, недолго осталось. Дейенерис должна дать свое войско. Плюс Мира там в Королевской гавани, я думаю, что-то сможет раздобыть. Вот. А, еще Эшер тоже. Эшер сам придет. Получается, у нас 3 войска. А, ну и плюс еще, конечно, Гаррет. Серебряную рощу, или какой там, северную рощу найдет. Ему сказали, что там ключ к спасению их дома. Эпизод 5. Змеиное гнездо. Дают нам осмотреться, посмотреть на стойку. А где остальные-то? Где наша армия? Куда их убрали? Ройланд, которого я оставлял в защиту, просто пропали. На самом деле отделались еще малой кровью. Всего 1 человек погиб, они могли всю охрану перебить. Хотя, может, они и так всех перебили. Вообще всю нашу армию Ройланда. Тогда, да, нехорошо. А то просто пропали.
I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Рамси чудовище.
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire north.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the
Они
south...
тоже слабые.
Lud makes a show of being strong, but he's no better off than us. Not if the Boltons refuse
Where is
to...
he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
Не вини себя.
He did this for me.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die. Like this. Tortured. Mutilated.
Это сделал Рамси.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Справедливость
Know that
восторжествует.
we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to.
Ты не одна.
I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Мира Форестер, Королевская гавань.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Я старалась быть осторожной.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to
совершаешь
jeopardize
ошибку.
it.
If you abandon me,
Скатертью
who'll
дорожишь.
be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Garibald, I suppose.
Скажи
I'm
спасибо,
sorry,
что я тебя
Mira.
не сдал еще ему.
I truly am.
Мог сдать. Это было неизбежно, я думаю.
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Конечно.
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
They'll be very grateful.
Better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Что опять не так?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Кинжал, я думаю, нашли.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Да, помните, мы убивали стражника и выкинули кинжал. Походу, они все-таки его разыскали. Маргарет меня заметила.
I thought you'd be
Эшер
happier.
Форестер.
I'm
Миринский
glad he's
лагерь.
dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter.
Это может дорого нам обойтись.
It may have cost me a lot.
I know. Thanks, Asher. Oh, we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Desor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Она сейчас придерется к тому, что мы убили того господина.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine,
Но
Asher
во
Forrester.
всем остальном я правильно сделал.
Did you
Помог
run
ей.
into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up.
У
Well,
нас возникли некоторые
my time is
трудности.
short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
All of them?
Так она
I
не
heard
говорила
rumors
никого
of
не
an
убивать.
incident in the city.
Она говорила без палева проникнуть в город. Мы так и
Do you
сделали.
know anything about
Убили
it?
всех, кто на маяках был. Мы убили господина.
Your Grace, we encountered the slave master Dizorzo Raza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death.
Она не говорила,
And
что
yet
нельзя
you
никого
come to me
убивать.
for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
Бешка была его рабыней.
I'm waiting.
Думаю, стоит
Because
рассказать правду.
Beskha was Dizor's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you. You have proved yourselves in battle, and while you disobeyed my orders, you had good reason. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
Но она же обещала.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold me.
Обманула.
What did I tell you?
Вы дали
She
слово.
was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the
Дракона
next
даст,
best thing.
что ли? Золото? Зачем мне золото? Оружие тоже не особо поможет. Ну да, золото. Зачем? Зачем оно мне?
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Ну ладно, спасибо.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Не будем
We
перечить
promise to
королеве.
put it to good use.
I'm sure you will.
Хоть что там.
A new day is born in Marine.
Я уж надеялся, она
The
мне
slaves
дракона
have
даст
thrown off
одного.
their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Мы не подписывались на это.
We never agreed to this.
Asher, please.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. But if she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
Ты прав, дядя.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Don't even think about it. You just couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, could you? Had to tell her everything. You sold me out for a chest of gold.
Мне жаль.
Beskar, I'm...
Don't fucking say it!
It seemed like the best defense we had.
Продал за сундук
The
золота.
scum had it coming. Now he's dead, and we still need soldiers.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Город Татл, северный лес.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
А кто может напасть, если только одичалые? Они же сами теперь с одичалами водятся.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
But we're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
Но моя семья рассчитывает на меня.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Рыбью морду, значит.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me.
Одичаи.
I want to hear it from him.
Одичалые напали на нас.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I.
And you're both idiots.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off! Some leader you turned out to be.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Зачем ты притащил меня сюда, Коттер?
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Тогда переубеди ее.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right.
Maybe you don't belong up here. You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Все предали меня. Никто не хочет. Значит, я пойду один. Раз уж на то пошло. Куда она убегает? Хин.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Шатер Сильвии.
I wonder why she doesn't wear it. Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Phew. Hope not.
Пойло. Ха. Отпить. Ну-ка.
Oh. Well, it's not so bad.
Ну, вроде бы все. Что тут было?
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Garrett.
Зачем ты врал?
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister.
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
Ты бросаешь меня?
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Ты не похож на свою сестру.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know what you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that. My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of our village thought she was a bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
Почему люди боялись Сильви?
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are arseholes.
Что случилось с деревней?
What happened to your village? Did you leave?
Well, not by choice. When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
Где ваша мама?
Where's your mother now?
I don't know. Still back at the village for all I know. She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped her up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
Как рука?
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Все. Что еще тут можно сделать? С ним поговорили. Больше ничего нету. Может, туда пройти? Да, точно. Белый кролик.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
Наш обед.
Shit.
Возьми мой лук.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
Я справлюсь.
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Черт. Да блин. Он долго слишком целится.
Is that what making do means?
Я думал, он сразу будет стрелять, а он еще целится. И мышкой нельзя двигать, когда он уже целится. Давай еще раз попробуем. То есть надо сразу наперед, да, идти? Сюда вот куда-то. Ну. Да ё-моё! Издеваешься, что ли?
Maybe next time, Garrett.
Он вообще не целится.
Since we don't have any food.
Хотел наперед выстрелить.
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
Свою семью.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Значит, она и вправду существует.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Может, они остались там.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Garrett! Help!
Cotter!
What the fuck? Look out!
Кто это? Зомби. Ходоки пришли. Я думал, это одичалые. Да, точно, ходоки появились.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Пойдем, найдем кого-нибудь из бойцов ямы. О, головы лежат трофейные. А чё они прямо здесь дерутся?
You don't want to get involved, Asher.
Да уж, суровое место. Поднимемся выше.
One last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Отлично, вовремя сказала.
Or anyone who shows weakness.
А что вообще мы ввязываемся?
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
No, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2.
Толкнуть его. Ладно, не самая лучшая идея.
Out of my way, fat man. Or your next meal is my sword.
Это было бомбу ударить.
I like this one.
Да впечатлили
How
зверя.
does he even walk with that pair between his legs? Amaya will decide what to do with you.
Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Сейчас меня еще на арену кинут сражаться. О, меня отпустили. Можно походить. И кто из вас Амайя?
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
У меня есть предложение.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Интересно, деньги им нужны или не особо? Надо было у Бешки спросить, что им вообще нужно. Может, деньгами подкупить? У меня золотые слитки есть. Можно каждому по слитку раскидать. Нормально. Мои враги куда хуже ваших господ.
Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters, artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now. Free to do what you want. Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore. Why would we follow anyone ever again?
Чтобы ощутить трепет войны.
You all excel at combat. But you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
Да, меня сбросят в яму. С кем бы сразиться? Могу я драться с Амайей?
You?
У зверя, ну против зверя, думаю, нет шансов.
He's vicious, fearless and fast.
Да, Амайя не захотела.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then.
He's the man who's
Если я выиграю, вы с нами?
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Да ладно.
Right.
Ну ок.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
Сейчас размотаем на изи.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Ну хорошо, хоть не против зверя.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Убей кровавого Барта. Прикончи Whitehill'ов.
To Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can.
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Серьезно? Ну спасибо за наставление. Отобрали мечи. А, я думал вообще кулаками. А что за оружие?
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance.
Я убиваю, чтобы жить.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive.
Значит, до смерти драться. Ладно, я понял. Ну что тут можно взять-то? Серп, дубинка. Давайте возьмем, как у Росомахи, когти. А он взял молот. Кирку. Быстро нужно реагировать. Не особо мощное оружие, но быстрое. Что еще можно взять? Дубинку, я думаю, под конец возьмем серп. Когда он уже устанет. Дубинка медленная. Сейчас он выдохнется.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
For that you die slow.
Давайте дубинку. Последний шанс. Кастеты.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Don't hold back! Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Не такой уж ты и сильный. Ну чё, будем его убивать или нет? Я вот не знаю. Убить или пощадить?
Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Let him go!
Пощадить.
Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
Подать ему руку, пнуть его. Подать руку. Эти ямы не впечатлены.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason.
Я предлагаю вам новую жизнь.
I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's
У вас будет
entertainment.
слава и золото.
Fight with me, and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Их так просто не убить. Я не помню, как их нужно убивать. Какой-то способ есть.
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Им даже голову отрубить вроде не поможет. О, Фина пронзили. Руби.
Finn! Stay with me!
Вон, рука сама по себе оживет. Что жесть. Даже в ходячих мертвецах они не настолько сильные были. Должно помочь. Отрубание должно. Сильвия.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Это те, что на нас напали. Руби голову. Это те одичалы, что напали на нас. И Коттера пронзили. По делам вам. Ну быстрее. О, черт. Огонь их быстро убивает.
Where's Finn?
It was over there!
Финн уже сдох. Он сейчас сам обратится в ходока.
Finn!
Надо бежать.
They're everywhere! We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
Run! No! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Фига втопили ходоки. Я не знал, что они бегать умеют. Тут более прокачанные зомби, чем в ходячих мертвецах. Им голову отрубай, не отрубай, они все равно живут. Бегать умеют. Более сильные. Зомби на максималках. Так, миру куда-то ведут. Под стражу. Либо это переодетый союзник. А, Серсея призвала.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in. As if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaid?
Интересно, кто на меня донес?
One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists.
Я делала все необходимое.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
Я должна была это сделать.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
Ради своей семьи.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth.
Я лгала ей и буду лгать.
I have before, Your Grace.
Зато напрямую.
And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl,
мы угодили.
and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me. assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway. And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Отлично. Значит, нужно из Тириона вытрясти, кто будет его защитником в суде.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our
Сначала
way.
нам нужно победить.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
И это все войско, что нам дали. Я думал, побольше будет.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
Удивлен, что ты пришел.
I'm surprised to see you here.
You denied me an honorable death, so I must find one in Westeros.
Vasco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
Ты останешься здесь.
What about you, Uncle? Will you stay with the Queen?
If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew.
Спасибо, что был моим
Perhaps the same will be
наставником.
true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Железный изо льда.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Ну что ж, давайте на этом на сегодня закончим. Продолжим проходить пятый, это же пятый, по-моему, эпизод. Пятый эпизод уже в следующей части. Не забывайте оставлять лайки, если понравилась данная серия, а также подписывайтесь на канал, чтобы не пропустить окончание этой истории. С вами был Макс, Игра престолов, пятый эпизод. Всем удачи и всем пока.